Yeah. So today in morning session we completed unit with triple integration topic and also change of variable. So now I'm going to start fifth unit, that is vector calculus. In this we have two parts. First half about vector differentiation. In the second half we will discuss about vector integration. Okay. So before going to discuss about vector differentiation and vector integration, first, so students, am I audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Voice okay nama? Voice break అవుతుందా? Clear ఉందా?
మధ్యలో బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది సార్.
Can you me? మధ్యలో break అవుతుందా? Okay. Now let us recall vector concept. What we learn in intermediate level prerequisites. So what is the vector? You know very well what about vector and scalar definitions. And also you have studied about vector cross product, scalar cross product, and some also you learn. Okay. So first of all, let us know what is the exact definition of vector. Can anybody of you define vector? Students. What is the exact definition of vector? Yeah, students, am I audible?
Both direction and magnitude. Both direction and magnitude.
Yes. For example, one example. Can you tell example? Any example?
System. Coordinate system.
What ma?
Coordinate system.
Coordinate system is not exact definition. Exact example. Clear. I want a clear example. Particular example. Huh? Velocity. Distance. Okay, ma. Velocity. Definitely, it has direction.
Force.
Magnitude.
Torque.
Very good. Force. Acceleration. Force is equal to m into a. M scalar, but a vector. So okay. Force. Energy. Is energy vector or scalar?
Scalar, sir.
Energy. What about work? Work done by the force. If force is vector, then work done by the force?
Vector only, sir. Force into displacement, na, sir. Relation between.
But is it cross product or dot product?
Dot.
Cross product, sir. Force.
Dot product.
Dot product, amma. Force dot dr. F dot dr. So work is scalar. Force vector, but force with dot product of distance, displacement. So now dot product is always scalar. So dot product of two vectors gives scalar. So work is scalar. And energy also scalar. What about temperature, amma? Temperature? Temperature vector.
Scalar.
Very good. Why it is scalar? Temperature
does not have directions, na, sir. Directions that depend on the, sir.
Increase and decrease.
Very good, very good. It flows from higher to lower. It flows from, generally temperature flows from high to low. So any direction, exactly one particular direction, all sides will distribute. Okay, na? So temperature distribution is to all sides. Wherever the temperature, that side is trying to flow. So it has not particular direction. Okay, it has magnitude, but particular direction. So temperature distribution clearly scalar. Okay, na? So you studied only vector and scalar. In this unit, we are going to study about scalar function, vector function. Functions gurinchi telusukovalam. So force function. Force is vector. So force function we can use. Velocity function. But function ante we should have some variable amma. Velocity is function of what variable? Velocity depends.
Direction and magnitude.
Velocity depends. No. Velocity is it has direction and magnitude. Okay. Suppose if I say velocity function, then what is the variable of velocity function? Which depends on what? Velocity దేంతో చేంజ్ అవుతుందమ్మా?
Displacement by time, sir. It changes with time.
Good. Time. Velocity is a function of time. Very good. Okay. Velocity is a function of time. Rate of change of displacement with respect to time. So we can write V is V of t. Not V. Suppose V is velocity, we can use V of t. V is a function of time. Displacement also function of time. Force. Acceleration is also function, but not force. Okay. So now here we are going to discuss about vector point functions and scalar point functions. So I'm sharing my screen. Now this is already we studied in intermediate level. A vector meaning into what is a vector? Example: weight, displacement, velocity, acceleration, force. What about speed, ma? Is speed vector or scalar?
Scalar, sir.
Scalars.
Speed. Okay. What is that? What is the difference between vector, velocity and speed?
Sir, velocity emo adi rate of change of
Displacement,
displacement by
sir.
time.
Shortest
Speed
distance.
by
Yeah. So there are some vector quantity. That is velocity is vector quantity.
velocity.
It has direction.
Distance, sir.
Very simple. Magnitude is of velocity speed. Magnitude of velocity speed is simple. Okay. Next. Generally, vectors, scalars, and generally we see in physics. Generally, physics ఉంటుంది, electronics ఉంటుంది. Physics అంటే automatically electrical, electronics. So it's correlated. మీకు చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఈ వెక్టర్ అనేది. ఎలక్ట్రోమాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్ ఎనాలిసిస్ లో మీకు అక్కడ చాలా యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ఇట స్టోక్స్ థీరం చాలా ఉంటుంది మీకు ఇది. వేవ్స్ టు సిగ్నల్స్ కన్వర్షన్ వేవ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఎక్కడ వేవ్స్ ఉంటాయో వేవ్స్ ఎనాలిసిస్ అక్కడ డెఫినెట్లీ వెక్టార్ ఎనాలిసిస్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా? సో వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో రిలేటెడ్ టు యువర్ కోర్ సబ్జెక్ట్. సో జనరల్లీ ఈ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ ఫిజిక్స్ ఎక్కువ డీల్ చేస్తాం మనం ఈ క్వాంటిటీస్. నెక్స్ట్ డైరెక్షన్ మీకు తెలుసు. నల్ వెక్టార్, ఎగ్జాంపుల్, జీరో వెక్టార్, క్లాసిఫికేషన్స్, టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ వెక్టార్స్ మీకు తెలుసు ఆల్రెడీ. యూనిట్ వెక్టార్ ఉందా? డూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఐడియా అబౌట్ యూనిట్ వెక్టార్? Students,
whose magnitude is 1.
what is the meaning of
Unity, sir. Magnitude.
very good. Yeah, magnitude is right. Yeah, unit vector. Next, suppose two vectors are given. So ikkada chepparu itla to find the unit vector of the given vector. Suppose a bar is a vector, then how to find its unit vector? Very simple. A bar by mod a, where a bar is vector, mod a its magnitude. So this is a bar by mod a is called unit vector of a. So we denote unit vector a power cap amma. Cap, that is unit vector a cap ante unit vector of a bar ante general vector. Okay, suppose a bar is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k. Suppose small example amma, suppose a bar equal to I plus 2j plus 3k. What is a cap?
I plus
Oral
2j
adugutunnanu just
by under root I square.
under root
1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square.
very good.
Root 14, sir. A bar by root
9 plus 4 plus. Yes. Okay. Now scalar product and you know the meaning of scalar product. Okay, now dot we denote dot symbol for scalar product. Suppose a bar b bar are vector, then a bar dot b bar gives the dot product of the vectors a and b. Now students, what is the use of dot product? Where we apply, where use this? What is the application of dot product of two vectors? Dot product tho em chestamma, what we can find? Students, what is the use of dot product?
Magnitude
Where we
comes
use this?
It helps us to
Magnitude.
measure the
Hmm.
required
Measures the
quantity.
magnitude, huh? Suppose A bar and B bar are two vectors. Then what is A bar dot B bar, amma? Any formula?
AB cos theta.
AB cos theta. AB, what is A, what is B?
Magnitude.
Length. Magnitude.
So magnitude. Suppose A bar ante sum of squares of components. Antenamma? Sum of squares of X, Y, Z components. That is magnitude. Root over. So we can find the magnitude without dot product. No problem. A and B. If A bar knows, then we can find A. If B bar knows, then we can find B. So here dot product వల్ల మనము magnitude find చేసే అవసరం లేదమ్మా. Magnitude అనేది వెక్టార్ ఇచ్చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. వెక్టార్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేసి దాని magnitude మనం చేయగలుగుతాం. ఇక్కడ cos theta వస్తుంది మనకు, వెరీ సింపుల్. సో A bar dot B bar is equal to AB cos theta. Okay. So if we shift AB to the left side, what happened? Cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar by A into B. Then what is the theta? How to write theta?
Cos inverse.
So what is the dot product here? We can find the angle two vectors. That is the important application of dot product. Using dot product, we can find the angle between two vectors. See this, A bar dot B bar is equal to A cos theta. So using this we can find theta. Here not given, but we will discuss about this later. Next, two non-zero vectors are particular if and only if their scalar product is zero. Simple. If dot product is zero, then that vectors are said perpendicular because cos 90 degrees 0. Okay, na? Next. And also we know that, so I'm going to do one more presentation. Yes. Students, presentation visible amma kanipista?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So IJK, what is IJK, amma? Do you know what is this component? What is I bar, J bar, K bar?
Space.
IJK with directions in what is I? What is I? I, J, K are unit vectors along XYZ axis. X-axis direction lo I cap is unit vector. Similarly, Y-axis lo J cap is unit vector. Similarly, in the direction of Z-axis, K cap is unit vector. Remember this. I, J, Ks are unit vectors along coordinate axis 3D. Right? Next. And also we know that their dot product mutually 0, but I dot I1, J dot J1, K dot K1. This thing you know very well. Okay. Next. So these are all some prerequisites. You studied all about this already. No need. Next, scalar product of vectors is distributed. You know that is okay. Distributive property ante A into B plus C ante B plus B into C. A into C. That means A dot into B plus is equal to A dot B plus A dot C. This is called distributive law in algebra. So some example given. Vector product. We call it as cross product. అలాగే స్కేలార్ ప్రొడక్ట్ మీద ఉంటాం డాట్ ప్రొడక్ట్ అన్న స్కేలార్ ప్రొడక్ట్ అన్న ఓకే. సిమిలర్లీ వెక్టార్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆర్ క్రాస్ ప్రొడక్ట్ బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్. So what is the meaning of vector product? Suppose A bar, B bar both are vectors, then A bar cross B bar is called vector product of A and B, and which is defined as A cross B is equal to AB sin theta into N bar. What is N bar here? Students?
N bar is perpendicular to the three axes, I cap,
Perpendicular to the?
I cap, J cap, and K cap.
So here,
A and B.
no, ma. Where N bar is perpendicular to the plane of which containing A bar and B. అంటే A bar, B bar plane ki N bar అనేది perpendicular vector. అంటే A రెండిటికి perpendicular ఉంటుంది N gap, N bar అనేది. So N bar is perpendicular vector to AB plane, AB, B bar. So what is the use of cross product? Very simple. Using cross product, we can find the perpendicular vector to the given vectors. The plane of two vectors. Suppose A bar, B bar undamaya. Suppose A bar and B bar both are lies in X plane, XY plane, or some plane not XY plane. Then to that plane, the perpendicular vector can be found using this cross product. The perpendicular vector to the plane which containing A bar B bar is equal to A bar cross B bar by AB sin theta. Sin theta అంటే theta ఎలా చేయొచ్చు? Using dot product we can find the theta. So if we get theta once theta, then we can find sin theta. So A is nothing but magnitude of A, B is nothing but magnitude of B bar. So AB sin theta denominator clearly we can find. So using cross product we can find that perpendicular to the plane in which the given vectors are lies. Okay, that is the main application of cross product. Similarly, the application of dot product is we can find the angle between the given vectors. Okay, now there are some properties are given. A cross B not cross A, because dot product is valid, but for cross product abelian property not valid. Okay, minus sign వస్తుంది. And vector product of the triple product A cross into B plus C. Okay, abelian property hold good. And also the cross product of the unit vectors of coordinate axis I, J, K, I cross J, K, but J cross I minus K. You know this. Plus K, I, but K cross J minus I. Okay. Some example. How to find the cross product? Very simple. Cross product is nothing but det. Cross product of two vectors is nothing but det, in which first row I, K, second row first vector components, third row second vector components. Is it clear, ma? Students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us come to the vector point function. The topic vector point function.
Sir, presentation points, sir.
Yes, sir. Presentation point. PowerPoint. Just I am presenting by using my mobile. Okay. Yeah. Now vector point function, these are called not vector function, vector function. So what is the meaning of vector function? Vector point function, right? To each value of a scalar variable t, there corresponds a value of a vector. ఇక్కడ ఆర్ బార్ అని ఇచ్చారు, నో టు రైట్ ఆర్ బార్, సమ్ ఎనీథింగ్ యూ కెన్ రైట్, ఏ బార్ రాసుకోండి, వి బార్, సమ్ వెక్టర్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్. సో ఇఫ్ టు ఈచ్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఏ స్కేలార్ వేరియబుల్, if there corresponds a vector, then that vector is called vector point function of that scalar variable. Like simple example చెప్తానమ్మా. Suppose a particle moving in space, 3D space. General example, suppose a particle moving in a space, 3D space, then that particle velocity depends on time generally. The particle velocity depends on the time variable, but that depends on different axes. X-axis direction lo, Y-axis direction lo, Z-axis direction lo, we have the components for that particle. Definitely xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar is position vector. Ante indikana suppose the particle is x distance from x, y distance from y-axis, and z distance from z, then op bar point, the particle is at p point, then origin to p is op. So op bar ఎలా రాస్తామా, xi plus yj bar plus zk bar. So this is the meaning of vector. So the velocity of that particle definitely depends on the time. అంటే ఇక్కడ x, y, j, these all are functions of t. As time changes, this x, y value, x, y, z values also change అవుతుంటాయి. According to the displacement change, the velocity also change అవుతుంది. So we use the symbol r bar to represent position vector of a particle in the space. R bar అంటే nothing but position vector of the particle moving in the space, 3D space. What is the position vector? R bar. What is the R bar value? xi plus k plus zk. This is called R bar. dr by dt nothing but velocity of the particle. V bar antam. V bar is equal to dr bar by d. Okay. So general example of vector point function ఇది. ఇదే తీసుకోవద్దు మనం, యాక్సిలరేషన్ ఫంక్షన్, వెలాసిటీ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, ఇంకా చాలా ఉంటాయి, మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫోర్స్ ఫంక్షన్, డిఫరెంట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ వీ కెన్ చూస్ ఫర్ వెక్టర్ పాయింట్ ఫంక్షన్. ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పొజిషన్ వెక్టర్ ఆర్ బార్. చూడండి ఇక్కడ పార్టికల్ మూవింగ్ అలా కర్వ్ పాత్ ఇన్ 3D స్పేస్ ఇదే వెక్టర్ of the time t scalar. So these are some examples given. ఇంకా జనరల్ డెఫినేషన్, f bar t into f1 of t into I plus f2 of t into j plus f3 of t into k. ఇక్కడ f is the function, vector point function, which depends on the scalar time t. So how to represent that vector function? f1 of t into I అంటే x direction లో its component value to along x direction. అలాగే f2 అంటే ఏందమ్మా, f2 is nothing but in the y direction the directional derivative of f. f3 అంటే ఇక్కడ f3 is the z component of f. అంటే z కాంపోనెంట్ మీనింగ్ ఏందమ్మా, ఇక్కడ ఎఫెక్ట్ z యాక్సిస్ లో ఎంత ఉంది దాని మీనింగ్ f3 అంటే. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ijk అంటే మీకు తెలుసు, యూనిట్ వెక్టర్స్ ఎలా xyz సిస్టమ్. These are components of the vector along the coordinate axis. So one more thing, ఇక్కడ జనరల్ రూల్స్ ఏంటి, రూల్స్ ఫాలో అవుతాయి. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్. లెట్ us discuss about డిఫరెన్షియేషన్. వెక్టర్ ఫంక్షన్స్ కి డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ రూల్ ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తాం. వాట్ అవుట్ ద రూల్స్ వి ఫాలోడ్ ఇన్ ద ఫంక్షన్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ క్యారెక్టర్, ద ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆఫ్ రియల్ వేరియబుల్, సేమ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్, సేమ్ రూల్స్ హోల్డ్స్ ఫర్ ద వెక్టర్ ఫంక్షన్స్. రియల్ ఫంక్షన్ కి వెక్టర్ ఫంక్షన్ కి నో డిఫరెన్స్ అమ్మా. The real function simply, suppose ఇక్కడ చూశానండి, f of t is equal to f1 of t into I plus f2 of t into f3 of t into k అన్నాను. ఇక్కడ f1, f2, f3 these are real functions. The components of the vector is nothing but real functions. So we can apply the general rules, whatever the rule we apply for use in the real analysis, same rules we can apply in vector function. You know that d by dt of u into v, ud plus v du, same rule ఇక్కడ అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, d by dt of u by v, v du is u dv by v square. So whatever the rules we applied in real function to real function, same rules can be applied to vector functions. So some examples given. if a bar, b bar, c bar vector functions of a scalar t and theta phi and phi is a scalar function of the, see the property. d by dt of a plus b, simple addition. Next product, a dot b ante a dot db by t plus da bar by t into b bar, same. Cross product also we can apply same rule. ఇక్కడ స్కేలార్ అండ్ వెక్టార్ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ 5 into a bar ఉంది అంటే వెక్టార్ మల్టిప్లైడ్ విత్ ఏ స్కేలార్, బట్ ద రూల్ నాట్ alter, rules remains unchanged. u into dv plus b into dv, same. Now triple product a b c అంటే a dot b cross c లేదా b dot c cross a or c dot a cross b ఇలా తీసుకోవచ్చు ట్రిపుల్ ప్రొడక్ట్, సేమ్ ప్రాపర్టీ. అంటే d of u vw u du vw u dvw అలా తీసుకోవచ్చు. నెక్స్ట్ క్రాస్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ 3 వెక్టార్స్. సో రూల్స్ రిమైన్స్ అన్చేంజ్. డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ రూల్స్ రియల్ ఫంక్షన్ అండ్ vector functions are same. Now some examples are given about differentiation rules of vector function. చూడండి ఇక్కడ, if r equal to a bar sin wt omega plus b into cos omega t, where a bar b bar w's are constants, then show that d square r by dt square is equal to minus omega r bar and r bar cross dr by dt is equal to minus omega a cross b. Okay, ఇక్కడ r bar and the question not clear given. If r bar value is అయితే show that the above, show above results అయితే. ఇక్కడ r bar ఏంటమ్మా 5 into f bar ఇచ్చి ఇక్కడ theta scalar and f is the vector. So now we know that dr by dt is nothing but phi dou by dou t plus dt plus d phi by dt into f bar. Next, ఇక్కడ f bar అనేది కాన్స్టెంట్ వెక్టారు, phi అనేది స్కేలారు. సో కాన్స్టెంట్ వెక్టార్ అన్నప్పుడు డెరివేటివ్ 0 వస్తుంది. సో dr by d is equal to d phi by dt into f bar. Next, r bar is given in the question picture. R bar అంటే a sin omega t plus b cos t. One time differentiate చేసి వస్తాం మనకు a omega cos omega t plus b omega sin omega. One more time differentiate చేస్తే omega వస్తుంది. Again both have negative signs. Taking minus omega square outside, again w square into r, omega square into r bar. So this property is very simple, no need. One more example. If r bar is equal to a cos a sin tj a t a. Okay. Find dr by dt cross d square r by dt square. అంటే ఇక్కడ క్రాస్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ అంటే డెట్ ఆఫ్ క్రాస్ అంటే ఫైనల్ గా మనకు వచ్చే వాల్యూ క్వాంటిటీ స్కేలార్ వస్తుంది. మాగ్నిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ క్రాస్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ 2 వెక్టర్స్. ఒకటే మొక్కుకోండి, ఇఫ్ ఆర్ బార్ ఈజ్ వెక్టార్ దెన్ డిఆర్ బై డిటి ఆల్సో వెక్టార్. అంటే డిఫరెన్షియేటింగ్ ఏ వెక్టార్ అంటే బై డిఫరెన్షియేటింగ్ ద వెక్టార్ ఇట్స్ రిమైన్స్ అన్చేంజ్. అంటే వెక్టార్ నేచర్ వెక్టార్ అమ్మా. ఓకే, you can do this derivation, no need. You know what is the scalar product, what is the vector product.
సార్ అక్కడ tan కి చేయలేదు కదా సార్
differentiation. Tan
ఇప్పుడు చూపించిన క్వశ్చన్ కి tan
AT tan alpha. AT tan alpha. Tan alpha is not function of t కదా. tan alpha ఉంది అది. tan alpha అంటే నాట్ వేరియబుల్. tan alpha కాన్స్టెంట్ గా ట్రీట్ చేసుకోండి. AT A into T is a variable. ఇక్కడ మనం we are differentiating with ఏంటమ్మా
ఏ tan alpha వచ్చేస్తుంది సార్. AT tan alpha అంటే
అవును dr by dt AT tan alpha. ఏ tan alpha వచ్చింది కరెక్ట్, బట్ d స్క్వేర్ r బై dt స్క్వేర్, ఇప్పుడు r బార్ లో ఏటీ tan alpha ఉందమ్మా, ఒక్కసారి చేసి ఏమొస్తుంది టీ పోతుంది, ఏ tan alpha వస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ చేసి ఏమవుతుందమ్మా ఏ tan కాన్స్టెన్సీ కదా జీరో అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ d స్క్వేర్ dr dt స్క్వేర్ చూడండి, థర్డ్ టర్మ్ లేదు, కే టర్మ్ లేదు, అండ్ dqr బై dt క్యూబ్ లో కూడా నో కే టర్మ్, అంటే ఓన్లీ ఫస్ట్ డెరివేషన్ లో వచ్చింది, సెకండ్ ఆర్డర్ థర్డ్ ఆర్డర్ రెండు జీరోలు అయినాయి చూడండి ఇక్కడ. సో నౌ dr by dt cross d square r by dt square చూడండి, ఫస్ట్ టూ వెక్టార్స్ ఓన్లీ, నాట్ థర్డ్. సో ఫస్ట్ దాంట్లో వీ హ్యావ్ త్రీ కాంపోనెంట్స్ i j k, ఏ tan alpha కూడా ఉంది ఇక్కడ, బట్ సెకండ్ లో వీ హ్యావ్ ఏ కాస్ టీ ఏ sin t, జీరో అక్కడ. సో ట్రీట్ ద కాంపోనెంట్ కోఎఫిషియంట్ ఆఫ్ k as జీరో ఇన్ దట్ కేస్. నౌ యు నో ద determinate expansion of det I into minus j into plus k into, so okay. Next, now magnitude of cross product, now I coefficient to square plus j coefficient square plus k coefficient square. Now solving this we get a power 4 tan square alpha into sin square t plus cos square t plus 1 also a power 4, మళ్ళీ a power 4 తీసుకుంటే అవుట్ సైడ్ a square into root over tan square plus 1, that is secant square. The final answer a square secant alpha. It's very simple అమ్మ ఇది. ఇక్కడ ట్రిపుల్ ప్రోడక్ట్ డాట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ అంటే డేట్ ఆఫ్ సెక్టార్స్, ఏ డాట్ బి క్రాస్ సి ప్రాపర్టీ మీకు ఐడియా ఉందమ్మా, ఏ డాట్ బి క్రాస్ సి, సపోజ్ a1i ప్లస్ a2j ప్లస్ a3k, b బార్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు b1i ప్లస్ b2j ప్లస్ b3k, c bar is equal to c1i plus c2j plus c3k, then a dot b cross c అంటే nothing but determine first row a components, second row b component, third row components. This you studied in intermediate study, just a dot product. Next, now what is the scalar point function? A variable quantity whose value at any point in the region of space depends upon the position of point is called point function. Okay, there are two types of point. One is scalar point function. What is the meaning of scalar point function? See, let R be a region space, and at each point of which a scalar phi, so where the phi scalar is not number, that is a function of x, y, z. So where scalar is function of three variables x, y, z is given, then phi is called scalar function and R is called scalar field. Example చెప్తాను, magnetic force, temperature distribution in a channel. ఒక రూమ్ లో టెంపరేచర్, ఒక హీట్ ఐటమ్ పెట్టండి రూమ్ లో, దట్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ది టెంపరేచర్ ఈ స్కేలార్ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టెంపరేచర్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఏ మీడియా, atmosphere pressure. Okay, these all are scalar point function. So pressure function and temperature distribution, just remember two quantities. Okay, ఇదంతా కూడా మీకు అలా నేర్చుకుందామమ్మా, ఇక్కడ ఇవన్నీ లేదు, మనకు మెయిన్ గా డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ రూల్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అండ్ వెక్టర్ ఫంక్షన్ అనేది చూడండి, లెట్ ఆర్ బి ఏ రీజన్ ఆఫ్ స్పేస్ అండ్ ఎట్ ఈచ్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వెక్టర్ v bar is equal to v bar of x, y, z is given. Then ఒక సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తామా, వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ ఏ ఫ్లూయిడ్ పైప్, velocity of a fluid, even the acceleration of fluid, fluid mechanics ఈ టాపిక్ చాలా ఉంటుంది, ఈ అప్లికేషన్స్ ఫ్లూయిడ్ మెకానిక్స్ లో చాలా యూజ్ చేస్తారు దీన్ని. వెక్టార్ పాయింట్ ఫంక్షన్ ఇదార్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూడండి ఇక్కడ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్, ద వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ మూవింగ్ ఫ్లూయిడ్ ఎట్ ఎనీ ఇన్స్టెంట్, ద గ్రావిటేషనల్ ఫోర్స్ ఆర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ వెక్టార్ పాయింట్ ఫంక్షన్. So up to this topic we studied what is the vector, what is scalar, and what are the vector cross product, vector dot product, and what is the meaning of vector function, scalar function, vector point function, scalar point function, and the general differentiation rules. Differentiation ఎలా apply some vector functions we study now. So next So this is completely amma. This is basics. These are not in the syllabus. The syllabus starts with vector differential operator. Your topics are vector differential operator start avutundi. So what is the meaning of vector differential operator? Here I am going to share my screen. Yeah, students, is my screen visible, ma? Vector differential operator. Students, am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Vector differential operator enti. Very simple. We use the symbol to denote vectors differential operators. What is this called? Any idea? Is it amma?
Delta.
Delta reverse. Nabla. What is this?
Delta.
Delta, small delta, big delta. Okay, now the reverse sum, nabla word is called nabla, Greek letter. So to denote the vector differential operator, we use the symbol nabla. So what is the meaning of nabla? Vector differential operator is equal to sigma I dou by dou x. So vector undi differential operator vector undali as well as differential operator and operator will involve college. So this is the definition of vector differential operator. So which treats which behave as vector and also we have like and differential operator. Open expanding which what we get I dou by dou x plus j dou by dou y plus k into ikkada summation anedi summation is index along with the directions with 3D direction, the x axis, y axis, z axis. Okay, na? K into dou by dou z. This is the definition of vector differential operator. So due to I, J, K terms, this is treated as vector, and due to dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, these are nothing but differential operator. Differentiation of different dou by dou x ante derivation with respect to x. Dou by dou ante differentiation with respect to y. So these are operators, differential operators, and IJKs are vectors. So that's why it is called vector differential operator, VDO. What is the symbol? Nabla. Okay. So vector differential operator means which is treated as vector and also treated as differential operator. So which dual role which plays dual role. IJK undi and operators unnai. Okay. Right. So what is the use of this operator in vector analysis? Yeah. So this is M1 Unit 5 notes uploaded already in the classroom. You can check this. So first application of vector differential operator. See, if u of x comma y comma z is a scalar field and a scalar function, and r is position vector in 3 space, then the gradient of u is given by grade del u and del applied on u, అంటే if u is scalar function, then del u denotes the gradient of that function. Gradient అంటే ఏమో ఇక్కడ. Do you have any idea about gradient, students? Gradient.
Slope.
Degradation.
d by అంటే విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు టైం తీసుకుంటే ఓకే అమ్మా స్లోప్ వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ గ్రేడియంట్ అంటే ఇక్కడ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ద లెంత్ డైమెన్షన్స్ తో చేస్తే గ్రేడియంట్. విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు టైం తో చేస్తే దట్ ఈస్ జనరల్లీ there are two types of differentiation rules: dimensions, non-dimensions. Okay na? With respect to time, to without time, without time. Okay na? Gradient ante with respect to the length along with xyz coordinate system. Suppose v is a function of x comma t. Suppose v is a function of x comma t. We can use two derivatives: dou u by dou x, dou u by dou t. So dou u by dou t not gradient. Dou u by dou x ante with respect to length so just we call it as gradient. Okay. So that lo different meanings unnayama. Vector analysis lo oka meaning untundi, physics lo oka meaning untundi. Rate of increase, rate of decrease. Yes. Simply we call it as directional derivative antama. Simply. Okay, so we'll discuss about that later. Make a clear picture of what is the meaning of gradient. So first of all, remember that if u is a scalar function, then del u gives its gradient. If u is the vector function, scalar function, and then u is the function of x comma y and z, then del u gives gradient. See, if u of x comma y comma z is a scalar function, scalar point function, then del u is called gradient of u. Del u apply say, then this scalar function becomes gradient. So what is the meaning of gradient? Let us discuss. Del u ante del ante em annam manam idamudu vector differential operator. What is that? I dou by dou x of u. That means I expand cheste dou by dou x plus j dou by dou y plus k dou by dou z of u. So expand which dou by dou x of u ante this is not multiplier, this is operator. So dou u by dou x, because u depends on x y z. U is a function of x y z. So we can differentiate u with respect to x partially. So this is valid. Dou u by dou x plus j into dou u by dou y plus k into dou u by dou z. Students, you tell me what is the difference between before applying the operator, after applying the operator, what happens here? This is your given function. After applying the del operator, this is the resulting function. What is the difference between these two quantities, this and this? Students, what is the difference between u and del u?
Partial differentiation.
Okay, that is one thing. Next, one more drastic change is చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ చేంజ్ మీరు ఐడెంటిఫై చేయలేకపోతారు. మెయిన్ చేంజ్ అర్థం కావట్లేదు. This is scalar amma. Before applying the del operator, this is scalar. But after applying del on u, what happens? It becomes vector. See this. When we apply del operator, this is also called the del symbol, del nabla. When we apply del operator ante vector differential operator on a scalar, which becomes vector. First u scalar amma, which has no direction. But after applying del on u, then it becomes vector because it has ijk undi ante that is vector. So gradient is vector. Gradient of any function is vector. So when del operator applied on a scalar function, then that scalar function turns to vector function. That is the difference between scalar and del of scalar function. Del anagane it becomes vector. For example, let's take one example. Suppose u is equal to x square I plus okay madam. Madam అది కనెక్టర్ ఉందా మేడం? కనెక్టర్ కేబుల్ జాక్ అది ఉంది ఫుల్ ఉంది x square I yj plus z square k u is equal to x y z. Then if u is equal to x y z, then find grade u at the point 1 comma 1 comma 1. This is the question. If u is equal to x y z, then find the gradient of u at the point 1 1 1. So what is the meaning of grade? You know that when we apply del operator on u, that is called grade u. But a gradient of the scalar function. It means I dou u by dou x plus j dou u by dou y plus k dou u by dou j. So to find the gradient of u, first we need to know its partial derivatives with respect to x, y, j. Okay. So I into what is dou u by dou x one? Students.
YZ, sir.
Yz. Iyz plus j into dou u by dou y xz plus k into dou u by dou z xy. So this is del u. Yeah, del u we got. Del u is equal to this is. You can call del u or grade u. Now del u at 1 comma 1 comma 1. Timing. Del u is equal to
I plus j plus
1
k,
comma
sir.
1 comma 1. Yes, I plus j plus k. This is the del u. So del u is vector. This is clearly vector. But u is not vector. There is no, since there is no ijk terms, this is simple point of function, point function. There x, y, z unnai ante, x, y, z variables unnai. No ijk terms. It is vector, but after converting to gradient, it becomes, sorry, it is a scalar. After convert it into gradient, it becomes vector. So simple. Gradient ante vector amma. Gradient ante the given scalar function యొక్క corresponding vector. Next topic. So now properties of gradient. Properties of gradient. So first property, gradient of f plus g. And if f and g are functions of x, y, z, scalar function, then gradient of f plus g is equal to grade f plus gradient of g. This first property. Second, gradient of f into g. F grade g plus g grade f. These are properties. Similarly, we can use plus or minus symbol. Subtraction also we can use. Suppose f is the constant function, then gradient is 0. So we can use same symbol. Gradient we can use this symbol. Grade f into g ante instead of gradient we can use the Laplace symbol. Del anna grade anna okatamma ante ikkada f del g plus g del f. And one more important property, gradient of the division of two functions, ratio of two functions, scalar function. Same property can apply. Say whatever the rules we applied in real analysis, real functions, g grade f minus f del grade g, grade f grade g by g square. U by v rule. But u v function, f and g are functions. F is a function of x by suppose x into y into g అనుకుందాం. G అనేది x square plus y square z square అనుకుందాం. So del operator on the ratio of function same. Next, surface equation. What is the meaning of surface? Scalar surface. Very simple. Generally, curve equation we చెప్పాను already. Curve equation అంటే f of x comma y comma some constant is equal to 0 అంటే this is the representation of curve. మీకు envelope, evolute, differential calculus లో we discuss about the family of circles, family of curves. So this is the representation of one parametric family of curves. అంటే generally curves అంటే any equation which containing two variables. Any equation which containing two variables is called curve equation. This is curve equation. అదే సర్ఫేస్ అంటే 3 dimension అంటే f of x comma y comma z is equal to some constant. This is called surface equation, level surface. Not only surface, level surface అంటాం. So remember that what is the meaning of level surface? Any equation which containing three variables x, y, z, three variables of three-dimensional space అంటే coordinate system, x, y, z coordinate system. Some example చెప్తాను. For example, x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 2. What is this, Amma? Students, what is this geometrically? What is this equation?
Plane equation.
Am I audible? Yeah, I am in class.
Looks like
అసైన్మెంట్ సబ్మిషన్ మీరు అయిపోతే ఇచ్చేయండి అమ్మా, లేకపోతే ఎగ్జామ్ తర్వాత ఇచ్చేయండి. చాలా ఉందని చెప్పి నేను అడగట్లేదు, ఆఫ్టర్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ ఇవ్వండి. ఓకే, రైట్. దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఏంటిది?
3D ellipse.
Student, this is nothing but sphere. Unity sphere. Globe, like globe la ఉంటుంది, ball. Okay. One more example. X plus y plus z is equal to 2, 1. What is this? Minus పెట్టుకోండి, ప్లస్ పెట్టుకోండి. What is this equation represents? Suppose there is no z. What is this, Amma?
Plane.
Line. అది x plus y plus z.
Line with the z. Plane equation. Plane surface. Plane surface. Plane అంటే surface ఉంటుందా లేదా? Two sides ఉంటుంది. Sphere also, it has some surface. Okay, అంటే ఏంటి కదా? Any equation with three variables is called surface అంటే level surface. Surface equation. Any equation with two variables is called curve. This is circle. This is line. But including third variable, which becomes sphere. Including third variable, which becomes plane. Line to plane. Circle to sphere. Similarly, ellipsoid ఉంటుంది. Ellipsoid, paraboloid. Okay. So 3D objects. 2D lo we call it as curves, but in 3D we call them as surface equations. So level surface means an equation of the form f of x comma y comma z is equal to some constant is called level surface. You just write as a note. So next class we will discuss about the various properties of del operators. What are the very important applications of del operator in vector analysis? There are number of applications are there. One thing, we can find the angle between two surfaces. We can find the angle between two surfaces, not curves. 3D లో ఉంటుంది surface అంటే. Two 3D objects మధ్య angle we can find using the del operator. And also we can find the directional derivative of a scalar function in the direction of coordinate axis. Directional derivative is very, very important term. Okay, so next class we'll discuss about these properties. I'm stopping my class. Yeah, students, I'm calling the numbers, those who are absent, the number not displaying in the list.